Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all of the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. It's Monday. We're so excited to go through the top stories. The 2-week deadline for co-occupants has been removed.
And the launch of a residential community in Dubai was packed.
We're talking all about the botched kidnapping attempt for money kicks.
Not cool, guys. And also, later on, we will be talking about the delays that took place and how the RTA is responding to it.
And later in the show, we're going to be joined by Adrian Chattel from Chattels and More and Rami Tabara from Stake, and how you can win up to 5k, which is a really massive prize. That's all later in the show. First of all, as you can see, unfortunately, Simran's not here. It's Shahir. Thank you for joining. And first of all, I just want to apologize.
Why? What's up?
Well, because it's Monday morning and I feel absolutely fine.
Okay.
But when I come to the studio, it's freezing and I've got a little bit of a sniffle. And I don't want to be like annoying you with my sniffling.
Like, too late already. You can stop now.
Is that annoying?
Not that, but there's a list of things that actually do annoy me. Don't get me started.
So this is fine?
This is fine. This is fine for me. Like, okay. It's human nature. You can't stop it. Well, I can hear that you're going through pain. I
could have a tissue beside me and I could be like, you know, quietly, subtly wiping my nose and not annoying my coworkers.
No, but
like, I'm choosing the former.
I think the tissues would be more annoying. Like blowing your nose, that's an annoying noise.
Yo, yeah.
Do you say yum?
No, I said, oh yeah, that's annoying. And no, not even. No, I actually support the blowing the nose. What I cannot support is the.
Ew! Don't do that.
That is the most, and I've done it for you. That is the most disgusting noise ever.
That is.
Am I right or am I wrong?
That takes a cake. Oh my god! I can't believe you did that.
I didn't follow through.
No, but like I knew what you were going for. Or last week when Simran was doing the like sippy noise, I'm gonna do it.
That's actually, I feel like that's better than mine. But when it's fine in this, it's fine in a normal, but when you're sitting beside someone at work, for some reason, those are the noises that grind your gears. Like, what are the most annoying sounds in the workplace? Loud clicking.
Yeah, aggressive keyboard typers. Like, who hurt you? What are you going through? Like, we can all hear this email.
Exactly. No email needs to be that ferocious.
It doesn't. It really, really doesn't. Babies in general.
Yeah.
Like just babies. Yeah, like the. I can't believe I did that.
It's Monday morning. Here are some annoying noises for you. Working beside someone, and you can hear the music through their headphones. I'm like, I'm all supporter of any music. I'm not fussy, but I want to hear it properly. I don't want to hear like. I don't want to hear it too low. I need to hear 100%, like full loud.
100%.
Put it out to the office. If you want us to hear it, make it loud.
Thanks for never knocking me down for my music side note.
No, because you always play it on the loudspeaker, which I always praise and support.
No,
because I'm like,
it's the genres. The genres drive people crazy in the office.
Oh yeah, other people's music choices. I'm okay with the music choices. I don't mind, but I just don't want to hear like halfway through your headphones when you have your headphones beside me.
Yeah, 100%. Like no one wants to hear you slowly going deaf just because you decide to have it that loud.
Anything else? Guys, I'm going to open up the comments, by the way. We love to see them.
Chewing? Oh my god, chewing with your mouth open? What is wrong with you? Nothing stresses me out more. Don't. Casey, stop. Casey, please. Ew.
Let it happen.
I don't want it to happen. This is the worst Monday morning of my life. I've been watching...
Loud chewing.
Can you stop? Loud chewing. Bling Empire, have you seen it?
Yes, bits of it.
The male model, whenever they're having like lunch, one of the cast members, he's a model, whenever they sit down and they're having lunch, dinner, whatever meal, he chews with his mouth open. And I have no idea what goes on in that scene because I can't stop staring at his mouth and hearing the noises coming out of his mouth. But yeah.
Loud chewing, I reckon, takes the biscuit for annoying colleague noises. If you have more to add to that list, please let us know. It's Monday, so we're running up your Monday with annoying noises. Let's jump into our top story. The 2-week co-occupant deadline has been removed. So as you probably remember, on September 23, the Dubai Land Department, the DLD, they issued a circular to tenants and homeowners to register your co-occupants within 2 weeks. Cue panic. Everyone was like, what does it mean? How do we do it? And basically they were told that residents need to declare the number of co-occupants in the home, and other data is optional.
But now the 2-week deadline, which would have ended 2 days ago, has been removed and is no longer applicable, according to Khadij Times. Residents must still complete the registration on the Dubai Rest app, but there's no deadline. You can visit the Dubai Rest app to update the number of occupants living with you and who's staying with you and all of that. All your personal information is not required.
So now they're looking for, first of all, there's no deadline, so that 2 weeks. So if you haven't done it, just go onto the Rest app and do it now. And you don't need to give the personal information of the people. They just want the number of people in each home. And if you remember, we had Omar Al-Helu, who's a local lawyer, on the show here last week talking about it. And he was basically like, this will improve the fabric of society in future. It's basically all going towards not having over occupancy in buildings. So for example, he uses the word, we want to avoid slums. We want to avoid overcrowding. We want to make sure that the buildings that you're paying to live in continue to have that kind of family feel rather than a packed community feel. So that's what they're trying to avoid.
One of my friends and the apartment he was living in, there was a bunch of people living in one house, which meant an obscene amount of extension cords, which led to a fire in that building. So it's literally to avoid situations like this and just to figure out it's for statistic purposes, basically, to figure out how to best navigate how many people are living in X amount of spaces, how to make it as efficient as possible, how to avoid fires in hallways.
How to avoid fires in hallways. And it's super easy to do. We've talked about it before. It's on the Rest app, which I would recommend as a tenant or landlord you have anyway. But speaking of residential and speaking of overexcitement about residential areas,
which I love so much. So the launch of a new residential community in Dubai was packed. So footage of the launch of the new Arabian Ranches 3, Raya, has gone viral on the Lovin platforms. People have been sending us so many videos. It's next level. Basically, due to the crowds that followed the official launch over the weekend, the launch of the townhouses was revealed to realtors and potential clients on Friday at the Creek Harbor, where Emar's property's main center is located. So the long-awaited launch of the properties is due to the attractive pricing and quality of development.
I mean, it's Arabian Ranches 3. Who doesn't want to live there?
So chic sounding.
I want to live there. The properties are set to be sold at a specific release date with more information to follow, but this was the launch. Now, Raya is the latest of the third round of 3- and 4-bedroom townhouses developed by Emar Properties in the much sought after residential estate of Arabian Ranches. So this is Arabian Ranches 3. It's located near major roads like Emirates Road. And because of all of these reasons, the launch of the residential units was absolutely chock-a-block of people just wanting to know more. We're still waiting, like we said, on the specific date of when people can get those monies down. But it just shows, like, in terms of interest in villas and residential Dubai, we talk about like the major mansions, like prices are rising. We're seeing record upon record upon record. This is just a small, it's a small glimpse as to the interest in, I guess, like nicely priced villas in Dubai.
Which after I saw all the footage on our platforms, I was like, oh my God, I need a place. So I was looking for places all of yesterday, not that I can afford one, but
to buy?
Yeah. But it just sounds glamorous, like Arabian Ranches. And Raya is like a celebrity dating app. It's the name of a celebrity dating. So it sounds exclusive, you know, even more exclusive.
Well, Arabian Ranches is stunning, right? It's like
beautiful.
1 and 2. So this will be the third one. And you can just, I know people, it's got such an incredible community feel. Which of course will be replicated. It's Emar, of course. People love to live in Emar residentials. So that's probably, of course, the reason behind it. But yeah, check out the videos. We posted them yesterday. And it's just another kind of positive economic story in the UAE, right? Because it just shows that there is money there. There's people who are like falling over themselves to buy villas.
And also,
that's Dubai for you.
Just to clarify, it's not named after the dating app. I was just saying, whatever. We can
It's
move
got the
on from it.
exclusive feel.
The exclusive feel is what I was talking about.
Speaking of exclusive, speaking of money, our next story is about Money Kicks, who was called a rich Dubai kid and in London, and he revealed a botched kidnapping attempt. So, in case you've been living under a rock, in case you've never had access to internet, in case you've just been watching TV for the last 20 few years, and if that's the case, where are you? The internet is here, and one of the top YouTubers on the internet is, of course, Money Kicks. He's an Emirati, he's a YouTuber, he's a boxer, he's an entrepreneur, and he was targeted in a London kidnapping after he shared an Instagram story, excuse me, I cannot speak today, that showed his location. And he shared the story basically as a warning to all people from the Middle East visiting the UK. He said, London is very nice, but you need to be careful.
So in the video, he goes into detail about the botched kidnapping. He said he was out with a few members of his crew, went to a very chill restaurant, you know, like kicking it back. And even though he told everyone not to post anything, he very essentially so that people don't know where he is and people don't find him. We saw the crowds like going after him. He mistakenly posted a picture of his baklava.
So classic. I mean, who couldn't? If you're getting delicious dessert, you post it. This is the problem.
100%. And as they were leaving the restaurant, they were approached by 3 guys in masks. The middle one said, "Oh, rich kid of Dubai, welcome to London." I was going to do an accent. I'm glad I didn't. We'll move on from it.
That was your moment.
It was.
That was it. Okay, well, they heard this. I thought you were going to jump in. They heard this, and they thought originally that it was just fans shouting, but actually, they thought they were fans, but Money Kicks' security team was there. There was a whole crew of them, like we said, and they got vigilant. So basically, the guys had come in cars, and they were planning to lift him, I guess, take him and his cars. But Money Kicks and his team, they were able to make a quick escape. And he basically highly praised the leadership of the UAE because he said when he got back home, he basically wanted to kiss the floor of this country. He said we can walk around safe here and we never see this stuff in Dubai. He said it's just such a blessing to live here. But by the way, we had Money Kicks on the show previously, and he told this isn't the first time. It's because like we're so probably numb to seeing fancy cars and seeing, you know, all of the kicks and all the celebrities. But around the world, he has this persona of being the rich kid of the UAE. So when he goes to a place like London, he is targeted. This is the second time he's been targeted. And it's obviously a scary and shocking experience. But he needed to share it to make people aware, just to not post your location, like Kim Kardashian in Paris. Same thing.
Insane. And it happened to a couple other celebrities in Paris too. But like, having to live your life with security is insane. Again, to like bring empire, one of the cast members grew up with security her whole life for the exact same reason. Her dad passed away and it was something that her dad instilled in her, like have security around you. And it's something that she still lives by. And it's just like, from an external view, it's terrifying. It's sad almost that you have to live your life with these measures.
True.
But also, London. Like, you know.
But he said London, but I think it's anywhere. I watched that show on Netflix, Blue Ring, and this type of celebrity targeting has been going on for so many years. So, for example, Paris Hilton, she might have been in Paris. So these kids, they knew she was in Paris. They went to her home a number of times and they stole from her. They stole jewelry. She didn't even notice at the beginning. Yeah,
the closet was super packed. It was her old house.
It was her old house.
How could she notice?
And they did this over and over again. And then, you know, now they've made this Netflix show about it because they targeted celebrities when they knew. They targeted them on Oscars night. When they knew that they were all going to be out late at parties and things like this. So this actually isn't new, but actually there's one thing, someone going into your home, which by the way, how you need to move, terrifying.
100%.
But to actually being targeted face to face on the street by kidnappers, hope you're okay, man. Like that's so scary.
Thank God he has security. Like honestly, I don't even lock my door in Dubai for most of the time. Not that I do now. I'm making that up.
Here we are, like safety precaution. I don't lock my door.
No, but I'm trying to say like Dubai is such a safe space. You don't think about it. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I will show you pictures. Someone shot through our window when I was living in Hull. And my cousin was
outside of England.
in like Yorkshire,
Yorkshire, okay.
And like, It was
Sorry, someone
like
shot.
like a gun bullet through the window. I have pictures. My cousin was sat right there. He was visiting me. I could have lost my cousin. It's
Oh
insane.
my god.
Weird. Like craziest thing ever. And
I don't know how to react to that story. That's
I know.
terrifying.
I'll show you pictures later.
So
And
sorry.
also, it's cool. Yeah, my cousin's alive, thank God. And also, someone walked in. This is even crazier. Someone walked in. I thought it was one of my roommates coming back from like a surf trip. I thought it was a bunch of people coming in. Someone jumped into my bed, touched me inappropriately, and then we called the police. She wouldn't leave. We called the police, and when the police came, she tried saying that we were holding her hostage. My point is, these things wouldn't happen in Dubai. You know, like Dubai is such a bubble of safety and warmth,
Yeah.
metaphorically and
Okay,
physically.
those are two, you know,
Yeah.
life-altering stories,
I-
triggering and traumatic. I hope they're okay.
Why am I smiling? I'm not okay. But my point is, Dubai is a safe space, and like you grow up thinking that everywhere in the world is the same, and it's not, and it's just better safe than sorry.
But 100%. And look, at the end of the day, we always talk about how lucky we are to live in the safe city. It's one of the top reasons we all live here. But at the same time, exercise caution. You know, things can still happen. You know, still be careful. Still lock your doors.
Yeah.
Live on the safe side rather than live on the
Edge.
on the other side. Live on the edge. Okay, let's jump into our next story.
So, God bless you, RCA. We're just super appreciative. So the expected delays on a popular Dubai road. Expected delays for popular Dubai road for 3 weeks. Dubai Road and Transport Authority announced that traffic diversions will take over Al Qudra Road for 3 weeks, and the roundabout will be removed.
Okay, so the developments will take place on Al Qudra Road in both directions, and the entrances and exits of Arabian Ranch in Studio City. So take note, we've just been talking about Arabian Ranches. If you live there, there are going to be delays for the next 3 weeks, which of course isn't music to your ears, but it means better things for your roads are coming. So drivers should expect possible delays on the roundabouts at the intersection of Al Qudra Road and Sheikh Zayed bin Hamdan Street. So although the roundabouts will be removed, 3 lanes in both directions will maintain.
So you gotta love that Dubai prepares you for what's to come. So you know what's happening, but you know that it's green on the other side, right? And so if there's an event happening, you know about it. If there's traffic being caused, you know about it. Anything, anywhere, you know ahead of time, and that's literally Dubai for you.
Yeah, I think we're all just we're just adjusting to the traffic periods, and I know these specific, you know, coming in and out of Arabian Ranches at different times of the day is there is some traffic measures anyway. So if you can avoid it in any way, try and avoid like the peak times, because it's just going to be a little bit busier right now.
100%. And also Arabian Ranches, like I just can't get it out of my head now, like how beautiful it is.
If you end up buying a place in Raya,
Could I borrow money for a friend?
are you asking to borrow money from me?
Do you want to invest in me and my livelihood and my lifestyle?
We have this show is ridiculous. Either I'm sitting beside Simran or Shahir, and they both seem to think that I just have money.
You're just like more put together than we are. How much money you have, I don't know.
I have an addiction to nice clothes.
You and me both, sister.
It's a problem.
You
There's
know-
no savings, but I have a nice growing wardrobe. But it's okay. I can think about it now, and it makes me happy. So
You know, so I was like, okay, buy a house or just live my life to the best of my abilities in the moment. Like, why would I need a house? Millennials aren't buying houses anymore.
no savings. I'm gonna stop you there. Savings.
Yeah, but save for what?
Yeah, yeah, I know, but what you buy right now to make you feel good today. So your coffee, your avocado toast, it's all material, and it'll be
Yeah.
gone tomorrow. While you're always thinking about like the nice apartment that it potentially. So like, you know, do a little bit savings, always putting them aside, because you need something you need something concrete in like 15, 20 years. You need a place to call home, because it can't be, you know, you need something.
You can't rent for all eternity. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think you can get good deals in apartments in Dubai.
For sure. For sure. But also nice clothes.
Word from Ali today. I thought he was going to jump in about Man United. He hasn't. But what he did jump in about was Shahir needs to stop buying expensive necklaces.
I only have three. Yes, I want to grow that list, but it's only three.
He
And
only has three.
investment pieces.
What about the bird one?
Yeah, so that's one of the three. What's your point?
What's your point? It's one of the three. Wow, Ali, that was your moment to talk about Man United and Ronaldo, and you didn't take it. Congratulations to who were they playing against? Man United versus. You beat Everton. Ah, Everton are a great team.
What's Everton?
Big Rossi supports Everton. I'm on the Everton side.
Did not know that team existed. What's an Everton?
It's a football team.
The more you know.
The more you know. Guys, stay tuned because we're going to be talking all about how you can be winning up to 5K with Hotels and More and Steak. They're going to be with us in an interview right after this break. Thank you, Sheer, for being with us.
Gotcha.
Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. In honor of Dubai Home Festival, your go-to destination for home decor, Chatels and More, has teamed up with Stake, an online real estate investment platform, to bring you some serious prizes. So stay tuned. From Stake credits and gift vouchers starting at 1K up to 5K. Here to tell us more, we have, of course, friend of the show, Adrian Shaw from Chatels and More, and Robbie Taber from Stake. Welcome, guys.
Hi, good morning.
Very much.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We've had you on the show before. We want to talk about both of your brands. Rami, we haven't had you, so let's go first. Give us a little bit of a brief introduction to what Stake is.
Stake is a digital real estate investment platform that allows anyone from anywhere in the world to invest in prime real estate in Dubai in under 3 minutes from the comfort of their phone, and earn a second income from the rent and capital appreciation.
Wow, amazing.
Yep.
We just had our third story in the show today was about just huge rising interest in real estate. So how long has Stake been around and what's the kind of interest so far?
So we launched the business in January 2021, and ever since then we've just been growing over 20% month on month. The beauty of Dubai is it attracts so much interest and capital from around the world. We know how Dubai has done fantastically well during COVID. And real estate, obviously, given what's going on with the interest rates and people wanting to find a good asset class, a hedge for inflation. So we've been getting a lot of interest for property investments. We have over 50,000 registered users. We have over 153 different nationalities from 81 different countries who invested on our platform.
So a lot of people are getting a stake in Dubai property.
Yeah.
And let's jump into Chatels and More, what you guys do in case you guys have missed Adrian on the show before. What are people getting a stake in your company?
Okay, Chatels and More, obviously it's Dubai Home Festival. So that we have a promotional at the moment, which is up to 75% off. And we're running a collaboration with Stake in the showrooms. And it basically, you go in and you purchase furniture. You minimum spend of 500 dirhams. And then you get a chance to go into a draw. And every day there's a chance of winning 2,000 dirhams. And it runs up until the 13th. And then on the 13th, we have a big draw, which is 10,000 dirhams. So it's a great collaboration because obviously property and furniture and synergies with the customers. And it's doing really, really well. It's great.
So how did you guys come together for this?
We met.
Yeah, no, we've been talking to Dubai Tourism for a long time.
Yeah.
During the Home Festival, and we wanted to do something with them, and then they obviously said, you should meet the guys from Shadows and More, and it was a no-brainer for us. All the people that come onto our platform are always like, they're interested in real estate or they want to buy a home, they're investing, and then eventually they want to furnish it. So the synergies were just very easy, and it's been going really well.
So customers of Chatels and More and Stake, they're going to have the chance to win a lot of money, a lot of vouchers for each. How did you decide on the amount of money that you're giving away? Because this is quite a lot of dirhams that are going to the customers.
It was a collaboration between obviously both of us, and I think it's important that obviously customers love Chatels and More. It's a homegrown brand, and we have sort of unique furniture and unique products. Most of the products are sourced from Europe, and with our locations within Mall of the Emirates and Motive City Centre, and Oud Metha and Nakheel Mall. We're getting the footfall in there, so a collaboration between the two companies just made sense.
Big fan of Chatels and More. My mum and I, we go shopping there all the time. But I want to talk about the trends that you see, because we'll shop in furniture stores all throughout the year. But what are the specific furniture trends that people are buying right now?
Okay, furniture is like fashion now, so it's changing all the time. One of our best sellers at the moment is a sofa, which is called Teddy. And the fabric is like a teddy bear. It's very modern. It's very comfortable. But then there's a mixture between sort of modern and contemporary, with a lot of colour being sort of brought into the home now. Because people want to make their homes exciting. We've been through this period of staying at home and being in our own location for a long time. So people are doing up their houses and putting more colour into the houses. And you see that with cushions, accessories, and carpets and furniture.
That's so true. There's been such an increase in home personal style demand on furniture. Do you guys have a specific home personal style?
I don't get. I let my wife take care of it. Yeah. I mean, it's
Come and see me.
yeah, she did. It's her taste at home. So yeah, it's pretty much contemporary. But I just want to add something to that. That's why when we launched the business, during COVID, people stayed at home, spent a lot more time at home. So they realized how important it is, to have a roof over your head, and the importance of real estate as an asset class. So launching Stake and allowing anyone starting from 500 dirhams to own a piece of property in Dubai was a no-brainer, and everyone was like, okay, real estate is an asset class that you should have in your portfolio. So that's when we started raising awareness about the business, and it just made a lot of sense for people to participate in real estate.
Speaking of the starting from 500 dirham, what's the type of reaction you get from people? Because obviously my first question would be, how? Is that even possible?
Yeah, no. So it's very simple. We regulated by the DFSA, so we're based on the DIFC. We're a regulated platform. And the way it works is we set up a special purpose vehicle, an SPV in the DIFC that owns the property. And then the investors buy a share or a fraction of that property through the SPV. And we digitize the entire back end. So starting from 500 dirhams, someone can own, and people start off with 500, some people start off with more. And as they earn rental income, we see that their investments start increasing over time. At the end of the day, it's because one of the major barriers for people participating in real estate is affordability. And for non-residents, it's getting access to mortgages. It's not easy. So, how can you make it easier? And we did that. And literally, our app, if you download it and you see, it's like ordering something on Deliveroo or Amazon. In under 3 minutes, you own a piece of Dubai. And that's something that we've really, really built in the back end to digitize everything.
So this 500 dirham is a number that we want you to remember today, because you can get an investment in Stake, but also we want to get people down to Shatels and more. What are the locations? How can people get involved in the big prizes to win across Shatels and more and Stake?
Okay, main malls, so Mall of the Emirates, Nakheel Mall, Modi City Centre. We also have Oud Metha, a showroom there, and the Dira showroom. So go into any of those stores, spend 500 dirhams, and then you can enter the draw. And every day we're choosing a winner.
Every day there's going to be a winner.
And on the 13th, there's a big winner.
Okay, and potentially I could be looking, if I go in Dubai, so I'm going to be buying a teddy sofa.
Yes.
What else is on my shopping list?
A beautiful marble table.
I don't like anything. I'll take it. A beautiful marble table.
A nice sideboard, and obviously we have bedrooms and lots of accessories for the home. Very stylish accessories as well.
So these are your favorite bits?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Guys, we want to get you down to these stores, 500 dirham, and you could win credits and investment in Stake. You could also win big ticket vouchers for Shatels and more. Thank you guys for joining. Give us a little bit of background on those things.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Guys, that was Rami Tabar from Stake and Adrian Shaw from Shatels and more. We're with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.